What's up, YouTubers? Suburban Hobbyist here, and my hobby today that I'll be working on is gun stippling. I have a Glock 30. This is a 45 caliber Glock. I've had this thing forever, and I was thinking about getting a Glock 27, and as I was doing some research, I started seeing pictures of some of the guns that were stippled. And anybody that doesn't know what stippling is, you can look it up, but basically it is using some kind of tool to burn the plastic or melt the plastic to create better grip. And the truth is, the grip is fine for me, but it looks really cool. That's the only reason I'm doing it, because I like the way it looks. I mean, I guess it's not going to hurt that it's going to have an enhanced grip, but I don't know, I think it looks cool. Customizes it, makes it your own. Fun little project to do. You know, there's a lot of haters when it comes to stippling. A lot of people say, you know, well, you're lowering the value of your gun. And I think the key word in that sentence is your gun. Yeah, it's my gun. And if I lower the value, a couple $100, I really don't care. I'm keeping this gun. So, you know, I do whatever the hell I want to it. And what I want to do to it is stipple it. The other thing is, a lot of people on the comment section saying, well, it's a tool. You know, it serves its function, and why do you need to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, to me, it's not just a tool. To me, it's a toy, just like motorcycles, cars, other things that I'm into. I like to customize stuff, so, you know, I don't quite understand why people don't want to have a little fun. Quit taking yourself so serious. Enjoy it. Enjoy life. All right, so what did I do to get started? I've never done this before. Went out and I bought a Versatool, and I think basically it's a wood burning tool. I got it at Michael's. It was $30. That's what it looks like. It has variable heat control, and the cool thing about this tool is it came with a lot of stands. I mean, sorry, it came with a lot of tips, all kinds of different tips, different wedges and points. And all right, so the next thing you have to do when you're going to stipple is you got to figure out what kind of pattern do you like. And I see it kind of falls into two categories. One is varying sizes of little pinprick holes. You probably can't see this, but there's that. And then there are wedges, which create maybe a little bit of a triangle shape or like a snake skin, snake scale pattern. I tend to like that more than the holes, so I've been practicing. This is the stock of my wife's 20 gauge Mossberg, and I shortened her stock, and that's a gun polymer, so I figured it was pretty similar polymer to the Glock. A good thing to practice on. So I've been practicing with all the different tips, trying to get my technique down so I don't, you know, straight up go to the gun and ruin it. And then I found a tip that I liked, so I started practicing on the mag loaders, the Glock mag loaders, and I'm sure this is a different plastic, but it gave me a good idea of, I took my time on these, and you probably can't see them very well, but they look pretty damn good. It's between that one or this one that I'm going to do. I haven't quite decided yet. So the next step is going to be to get my Dremel out and sand all this down. I'm probably going to keep the finger grooves because I love the way it feels. You know, they feel really good. I shoot this gun well. I'm not going to sand that off, but I am going to sand off the little checkers so that I have a nice even surface to apply the stipple to. All right, so I'm going to get started. All right, here we go. Time to start dremeling. All right, so I gave it a good once over, and I got everything off that I wanted to. Now I'm going to increase the purchase on this finger for the grip. I'm just going to lay this on a very low setting, right down into that groove. This is the lowest setting on the Dremel. And actually, it's kind of a perfect tool to do this with because it fits right in there. I think the important thing is to make sure it's even. Ooh, that's nice. I wasn't sure I was going to do this, but I'll tell you what. That is nice. All right, and then the other thing is a groove right here we can do. Just trying to figure out the right placement. Let's try that. You gotta pucker yourself up a little bit for this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think we got it here. I'm gonna go a little further back. Can you imagine going all the way through that? We'll throw that sucker away. I want to make sure it's nice and clean. It looks professional. The other thing I do is I have a little bit of sandpaper here to kind of get those edges off so I can take a better look at what I have left. All right, now I can see what I have, and it's not perfectly even, so now I can even it out a little bit. Oh yeah, straight as can be. Now I need to get the front one. Oh yeah. That feels pretty good. Now I'm gonna get the finer tip out and kind of work it down and make the work a little cleaner. Okay, so I finished sanding it, and then I went with a real heavy grit sand on the Dremel sander, and then I followed that up with finer grit, and then I followed that up with sandpaper, and I think I went 320, and I cleaned this up real nice. So that came out really good, even, good placement of that. Oh, sorry about that. That came out really good, even with good placement. I like it. So now what I'm doing is I'm drawing the outline of where I want the stippling to go. So you can see it's going to come down here, around, and I want to make sure I kind of match it up. It kind of follows this around, just freehanding it. I'm not going to do that. What the hell did I do here? Yeah. Let's see here. Kind of connected there. Well, I think we got it. Now, to achieve a straight line, I've heard that you can tape it. So I did a little test on one of these magazine deals, and I put a piece of tape there, and then I followed the tape and created an outline with the tip, just kind of traced along there, and I don't know, it seemed to work pretty good. So I'm going to get to taping, but it just seems like it's going to be a pain in the ass to tape so many different varying lines. But I want something done right. Oh, I also read that it helps create a better border if you stack a few pieces of tape on top of each other, which, you know, it's common sense because it's going to give you more of a lip to kind of offset your tip that you're going to be going up against, to give you some kind of ledge, really, to backstop, if you will. Yeah. All right. So there's 3 pieces there. I'm going to have to freehand this this stuff, and I'm a little worried about that. You know, when they say, I don't know how many of you have painted your house or the walls on the inside, but I hate painting. I mean, I freaking hate it. And the part that sucks the most about painting is the prep work. It's horrible. I mean, and if you don't do that right, your paint job doesn't come out right. So this is kind of like that, and I don't really care for this kind of work. It's boring, but it is a necessity. You know, attention to detail, kids. That's where it's at. I'm also not going to stipple this backstrap area. I mean, think about it. I don't know how many of you have like little 380s or any kind of gun, really. You go out to the range, you put 100 rounds through it, and I mean, this is moving a lot. It's kind of going back and forth, and man, I've really done a number on my hand right here. So all I need is like sandpaper or grit or stippling right there just to eat into my hand. No thanks. I don't think I need that. Why doesn't that look even? Smyrna, Georgia. What the hell is Smyrna anyways? Smyrna. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, the moment of truth. Let's see here. Get my camera right so you guys can see my first cut. Let me see me draw first blood here. No turning back. Well, I guess when I sanded it, there was no turning back, right? Steady, steady Eddie, steady as she goes. Oh great, I already screwed up. Already screwed the pooch. That's right. It's just a little mistake. Freehand. Anything on that side's okay, right? You know, the fumes don't stink that bad, but I better turn a fan on because I think I'm getting high. When I finish this, I'll go turn one on. All right, the border is done. Let me turn the fan on, I'm getting high here. All right, so I said I wanted to do a starburst pattern, and to do that, you start. Here, let me fix my camera here a little bit. I think you start in the back or wherever you want your starburst to kind of burst from, and everything comes out from that point. So draw a little cross here. All right, so again, this I'm gonna give myself some reference lines. This is gonna help me. Well, I'll show you as I'm doing it. Because I get high, because I get high. Alright. You know, these guns are kind of a pain in the ass to draw on. All right. Can you see that we have almost finished here? Now, all we have to do is be careful and follow these lines and then go in between the lines, and we should have a starburst pattern. All right, well, I made some progress here. I guess it's going all right. Can't complain. I figured some things out. You know, it's tedious, but I don't know. It might be worth it. I'm gonna leave it on, and then I'll probably fast forward this when I edit. Kind of learn how to edit. My assistant is out here to help me. Are you out here to help me?
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
What?
Look.
Nice. Sunburst. See how it, like, it goes.
Yeah, it kind of looks like scales.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It does. My assistant said it looks like scales. I think it does too. Yeah, the fan was changing the way it melts.
That's no fun.
No, that's not good, huh?
No.
Now I'm getting high. You don't know what that means, huh?
No.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
Oh my gosh.
Where are you going? You don't want YouTube to see? You don't want YouTube to hear us talk?
No.
Why?
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
No.
My daughter wants to make YouTube videos.
I want to try to get on 7 Supergirls, the most famous YouTube channel.
What do they do?
They do fake videos. They can go to meet and greets. You know what those are?
No, I don't know what a meet and greet is. What is
You go to a different state or a different country, and people meet and greet you. They meet.
Yeah?
But first you have to go to 7 awesome angels or 7 twinkling teens. But if they like you enough, if they think you're nice and you're funny and they like you, you can go to 7 Supergirls.
Really?
Yes.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. And so McKenna and I are going to do that.
You're gonna fly all over the world?
Well, that's what they do. They make videos at home also, and they do worm tours. And yeah. And the fun thing is, there's a girl named Jazzy.
Oh, that's funny. We have a dog named Jazzy.
Yeah.
Wonder what her real name is.
That's her name, Jazzy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Ours is Jasper.
Have you checked on our new dog lately?
No.
Will you run out there for me real quick?
Fine.
I'm almost done here.
Okay.
How is she?
She's good. She's just laying in the shade.
What's Mandrake doing?
He's watching videos. What are you doing?
My kids are addicted to YouTube.
Hey, I'm addicted to my iPad because of McKenna.
I think I'm done.
What even is that?
Oh no, I'm not done. I have to do that.
What even is that?
It's called stippling, baby.
What's Stippling?
Well, it gives the pistol more grip. Feel it.
So it's not hot when you put it on?
No, it cools off really fast. I have to do that part. Last part is the finger grooves. I'm just going to clean up this edge a little bit if I can.
Dad, when I do 7 Supergirls, if I ever do get on my channel,
Yeah?
and my parents, can I use this stuff, the holders that you have?
Of course. You mean like the tripods?
Yeah.
That's what they're called.
And do I need to get a GoPro, or am I going to use yours?
You can use mine, baby.
Okay. How expensive would mostly be on it?
I think I'm almost out of batteries.
Oh my gosh.
Did they see you?
I don't know.
Alright, I've got a... Oh, a fly.
Oh, beautiful flag. There's so much smoke.
Can you smell it?
Yeah.
I'm breathing it in. I shouldn't be breathing it in, but I am. Well, it's funny because the fan, you wouldn't think the fan would cool it off, but it changes the way it melts.
That's weird. How do you know how much ink is in the thing?
Ink.
Like the thing that you're putting it on.
No, that's just a hot piece of metal. It's burning the plastic. And there's no ink in it. It looks like ink, kind of. Okay, I'm all done. I ran out of battery, so finished without you guys, but here is the finished product. I went ahead and did the magazine, kind of match it up. It is not loaded, by the way. Did a little foregrip here. I'm really pleased with how these little finger grooves came out. I went ahead and sanded those with a really fine grit sandpaper to make them look finished, polished. And I think those turned out really well. You can see the sunburst pattern. Yeah, I'm happy overall. First time doing this, so I think the results are decent. Then again, it's my baby, and nobody ever thinks their baby's ugly. So tell me in the comment section what you think. If I had any advice, if there's one thing I do different next time, and I might do this on the Glock 27 that I'm gonna get, I might go smaller holes. This is pretty aggressive and kind of in your face. Smaller holes might be better with the sunburst pattern too. Or maybe I'll do circular holes. I don't know. But yeah, I'll tell you what, it adds a lot of grip and it feels really good in your hand. I can see why people do it. Way better than the stock texture. Just feels like it should be this way. So I'm excited to get to the range and give it a shot. No pun intended, or pun intended, because it feels great, and I'm sure it'll only improve my shooting with it. All right, well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you now. I'm probably going to make another video where I'm going to Serichrome, I think, the slide, and maybe the lower, I don't know. But until then, have a great day. Thanks for watching.